Hey guys, what is going on? It is Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Telltale Season 1, and I'm going to be reviewing the entire season. I'm going to be giving it a score out of 10, and I'm going to be just basically breaking down every episode. So, Episode 1. Episode 1 was a great start to a original Batman story. I mean, I personally enjoyed it. I thought we were going to be getting something less, right? I thought we were going to be getting something different. Something original. I'm not. It was original. It was different. I thought we were going to be getting something super cliched, and that's not what we got for Batman Telltale Episode 1. It was something completely out of left field. It was so different, and it was so random that Carmine Falcone was going to be the first villain for the series, and then we got the tease, of course, for Oswald, and then we got to learn that the Waynes were part of Carmine Falcone's business and organization with Mayor Hill. Like, that was a big shocker, and I don't think a lot of people expected that to actually happen. And I personally loved it. I think it was a great way to start off an amazing series. And if they did something super cliche where it was like, oh well, you know, the Waynes, there's good people who got assassinated by Joe Chill and, you know, Lady Arkham, like that would just be stupid, right? I personally think that would be the most cliche thing ever. It's just like the Waynes had no background at all, and that's what Telltale gave us. They gave us a background. They gave us what the Waynes were like. They showed us what Thomas Wayne did to, of course, Oz's mother, and I really did enjoy the first episode. Now, they didn't show Oz's mother get, hurt or sedated yet, but that happens in the second episode, which of course was a great episode as well. All these episodes are great. I'm just gonna say that now. So episode 2 was probably just as good as episode 1. It didn't give us much in terms of twists and turns, but it did give us some background on not only Selina Kyle, but it also gave us the Children of Arkham, something we have not seen in anywhere in Batman media, not in the comics, not in the movies, and not in any video games. We've seen Vicky Vale, we've seen Oz, we've seen Penguin, but we've never really seen them like this. And I believe the ending was something that made me feel like I love this game. And it's when you gotta choose between Selina and you gotta choose between Harvey and which one you could save. I did not save Harvey in my first playthrough. The second playthrough I did, but like the first playthrough, I let Penguin bash his face in because I was like, there's no reason for me to save him. He's rather going to be mentally unstable from the drugs anyways, or he's just going to become Two-Face later down the road. So I just didn't care. I was going to make him Two-Face there and then. And although I felt bad because he did become Two-Face no matter what, it was something that I really liked. I liked having that control of my friends, basically, between Catwoman and Two-Face. Episode 3 was the biggest shocker out of all of them. It was the biggest twist that nobody saw coming. Like, absolutely no one. You could look at everybody's reaction to the ending of episode 3, including mine. I didn't have a reaction up, but my reaction was like, what the fuck? What just happened? Because no one expected, again, Vicky Vale to become Lady Arkham, or be Lady Arkham. It was one of the best things that we have ever seen. And although it was a slow-paced episode, you didn't really do much Batmaning, I guess you could say. You didn't really go out and do things as Batman. The only thing you really got to do as Batman in that episode is fight off the Children of Arkham, and of course save Catwoman from Lady Arkham. And then in the beginning of the episode, you got to help Gordon, of course, fight, Montoya. You gotta help her. You gotta save Two-Face or Harvey Dent. You gotta do that in the beginning of the episode. There's only 2 Batman scenes out of 5. So, of course, the sex scene, it was alright. The episode 3 was somewhat of a weak episode, in my opinion. It wasn't the best one. It wasn't the worst one. But, it was the worst one out of all of them. But it wasn't, bad. Except that shocker. The shocker really made up for a lot of things in the episode. But I just have to say, that episode was alright. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst, but the twist at the end made the episode alright. Episode 4 was the fastest paced episode out of all of them. Episode 4 was just like snap, 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 overdone, go. We did get to, find out why Vicky Vale, or, where Vicky Vale was. We got to see the development with Two-Face and what he's doing. And, of course, Bruce Wayne and whatnot. And it was alright. It was the same somewhat cookie cutter formula as the other episodes, and I did enjoy the episode 4 more than episode 3, but I felt like, again, it was somewhat slow. But the ending was alright. The ending between Two-Face and Penguin, both endings where you gotta fight both of them, absolutely amazing. I loved both of those endings, especially the Penguin one, because that fight was just so brutal. It was great. The Two-Face one wasn't as brutal. It was pretty crazy, but it wasn't as brutal as the Penguin one. And I love the Penguin one even more than the Two-Face one ending. And I did choose the Penguin one first. That's why I love the Penguin one as much. And finally, episode 5. You guys probably saw my review earlier today, but I have to say it again. That fight at the end with Vicky Vale that was like 8 minutes long. Holy crap, that was amazing. That was absolutely phenomenal. The back and forth between Lady Arkham and Batman was just so great. And the choice to unmask yourself or not was also amazing. The whole episode just really had this really nice dark undertone that just made this episode really well, and I think it concluded the series perfectly. The tease at the end for the Joker really makes me excited for season 2, which will probably be next year, 2018. But you know, what do you gotta do? They have to make it perfect, and I really hope they take their time with this. I really hope they stay passionate with episode 1 of season 2. Season 2 better be better than season 1, or I'm going to boycott everything Batman because of Telltale. But in all seriousness, this entire series, absolutely amazing. It's been the funnest 6 months of my life. I swear, this is like, I really am happy that Batman Telltale did come out at the time it did. I'm really happy that the final episode was amazing. The first episode was amazing. The in-between episodes were alright. They weren't the worst, but they were alright. But everything about it was super good. It was the best original Batman story I've seen in the last 5 years. I'm not saying 6 years because, of course, you know, Batman Arkham City came out in 2011. 5 years ago was 2011, Marcel. What are you talking about? 4 years. In the last 4 years, it's been the best original Batman story. Best, you know, comic-related thing that I've seen in a very long time. I absolutely love this game. I think that everybody who has not played it should give it a chance. And I really hope that if you are watching and you have not played it, go buy it right now. It is totally worth it. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, go ahead and click that like button. I'm going to be speculating about season 2, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Friday, but I will have a video up no matter what tomorrow, whether it be that Last of Us or something else. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, my score. I almost forgot my score. The entire series in a whole has to be a 8 out of 10. You know, there were some bugs that kind of messed up my game sometimes. Some save files got canceled out, but I got to play it again. Whatever, it was totally worth it to play it again. But besides that, besides the bugs, besides some lackluster episodes, I think this was a very solid game and a very solid story. So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for this game. It was a great game. Go play it now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.